Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be me, obviously, doing this makeup look right here. Is the look that I've been seeing all over Instagram lately. It is a look that I love to do personally when I go out or if I'm going to do my makeup, and I know that it's 100% going to work and look great for photos and everything like that. So here I am. It's so easy to do. It looks like there's so much effort and like hard work put into it, but it's super easy. It's not going to take long to do it all. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video and keep watching. I'm going to look a lot different in 3, 2, 1. So I like to start with the eyes for this one just because I can use tape and I just find it so much easier to start off with. So for like Instagram glam eyes, they're always kind of like wing it out. So I like to use tape because it does that super easy and you don't really mess up ever. Going in with a really warm toned palette, and the only colours that I'm using are this one, and this dark brown. You literally only need 3 colours to create this. It looks like super glam and super intense, but it's actually quite simple. The main kind of thing I find with this is the types of brushes you use. I'm used to using like really big, like fluffy brushes, and it's not how to get like the kind of look, like you always think it's like really smoked and like really blown out, but it's actually kind of precise in the way that you're putting things on. It seems super strange, but I find that when I use like fluffy brushes that are a little bit smaller, the application just turns out a lot better. So yeah, maybe try slimming down your brushes if you're not finding that it's working for you. So I'm first going to go into this colour called Sincere, and I'm just using this Morphe Jeffree Star brush in JS5. So this is like our transition colour, and it's perfect because it's not too dark, it's not too light, kind of just blends really well with the skin. Okay, now once I think I've built up that colour enough for now, I'm then going to go into this next shade called Cinnamon Bun. It's the same tone but just a little bit darker, and we're only going to be adding that right on the edge of the eye. You can be super messy with this as well because we have that tape down, so as soon as you peel it off it's going to create a really nice wing. Now this is where the colour really starts to come in. You want like a dark brown, so I'm going to be using brown suede from the same palette. A super tiny brush like this because we want to be super precise where we're putting that one, and once again we're just hitting the edge of our eye with it. We're kind of packing that on a lot darker than the others just because that's a colour that we really want to like use to elongate our eyes. Now that it's kind of where I like it to be as dark as I want it to be, I'll go with some concealer and lightly cut the crease because the edges are always really smoked out, but the inside of the eye is always like super light and like open. So you want to go in with a little concealer brush and just cut the crease. And once I am happy with the way that it's blended, I will go in with like a super light, like nude shadow, which is this first one in the palette, and just set that so the colours don't like transfer into that concealer because it's wet. Pretty cute. I'm gonna go do the other eye and I'll be back. Onto the face, the eyes are done. Now I don't do this anyways, but I never put anything under my lower lash line just because my eyes are so tiny to me. So I'm not even going to touch, I'm not even going to put mascara, nothing. It also kind of makes it a little bit more like swooped up when you've got like nothing on the lower lash line. It just makes like you've got a really feline cat eye look, which is exactly the kind of look that I love, hence why I never put anything under there. Now for the face, it's super matte, super bronzy, super like flawless looking. I like to have everything super matte anyways, just because I like that look on my face. I feel like super glowy just doesn't suit me. Probably doesn't work well with the fact that I'm super oily either, as we know. Just lightly covering them up with a little bit of concealer before I go in with foundation. I just find that it covers blemishes a lot easier. My skin has absolutely lost control, much like my mind having to be inside 24/7. I don't know if it's anyone else, but my skin's not enjoying it. Okay, for primer, we want to be super matte, super blurred, so I'm going in with the Benefit Professional primer just to make everything like a super blank, smooth canvas. And I'm gonna go on my cheeks and that too because I sometimes get a lot of texture on them. Lucky me. Now for foundation, I'm using the Huda Beauty Faux Filter. It's my favorite again, and it's really good for oily skin, and it's got a really full coverage, which I need, and it's exactly what this look calls for. These looks always look like they're like super natural and like not much work has been done into them, but it's always those looks which have actually had like the most amount of product on someone's face. It's crazy. For the concealer, I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and it is a lot brighter than my foundation, and that's because we want that really bright highlighted look. But for some reason it just makes you look awake, snatched, and you can use that concealer to really get up in that like fake wing that we made. So this step for this look I find is like super important just because it adds like a supernatural glam little thing into the look, which is cream contour. Just going in with my Maybelline Superstay foundation, and I actually got the shade Mocha, and I use that as my contour, and I just put that on a foundation brush. You just go into lightly. I know it probably doesn't make sense to put a cream on if you're like super oily, you want the look to look like super matte, but it just means that we'll be using less powder products later, which can make the face look really cakey, and that is not the aim of the game. The aim is to look like super flawless on your own, and this is a trick that I love to do, especially before I powder. That's why I didn't set my under eyes first. I actually like to spray my sponge with a matte finishing spray. This is the Australis one. And I just like to go over everything just before I set it. One, so it blends into the skin super seamlessly. Two, if you've got a little bit too hand with the contour or something and you just want everything to blend super nice, it will just bring all of the creams together really well. Plus, it's going to be matte. Once again, less powder, less product. And it'll make your makeup last so much longer. And now I'm going to set my under eyes. I am loving the RCMA translucent powder, and it's really fine, so it just kind of melts under your eyes. Like, look at that. Beautiful. I'm going to kind of like bake, but not bake. Like I said in my last video, we're baking, but we're pressing, but we're baking. Whatever that means. It's optional. If you're like me and you love super full coverage, go ahead. If you don't and you're liking the way that it looks so far, then you can more than likely to skip this step. But I'm going in now with a powder foundation. This is the Australis Fresh and Flawless, and it just adds a little bit more coverage to the skin. Sets it down a little bit more, even though if you're like me and you use heaps of powder, probably don't need it. I'm going to be going in with bronzer and contour for this look because I feel like it just adds so much more definition to the face. So I'm going to be using the Zoeva Contour Spectrum palette, and these two colours down here, I'm just going to mix them together and just pop that in the hollows of my cheeks. And with a larger Duo Frow brush, this is my favourite brush ever to use for bronzer. This is a super cheap one I got in Bali once. The theme for me is cheap. You'll find that out. And I'm actually going to go in with another powder foundation. This is going to be a darker one from Sephora in Cocoa. And it's just such a nice warm colour, and I can't find like any really nice bronzers these days. So this is the next best thing. Popping down all those same points we added the contour just to warm up the skin. I'm actually just going to use this one to lightly go down my nose, just because I feel like the front of my face is super white compared to the sides and stuff. I'm just going to go in with a little fluffy brush and just super lightly dust it on my nose. Now usually all these looks are like just bronzy, there's like no blush, hardly any blush, but I personally think you need to add blush. I used to hate it, now I love it. It just adds life back into the face, it just kind of makes it look natural without being natural. You know? It's all about the illusion. So this is the NYX blush in Tea Rose. I'm only going to add a little bit, but I just feel it's absolutely necessary. And this blush is a little bit more pigmented than my last one. I don't have to swirl it around for 10 years, which is great. Now I know this whole time I've been saying we want it matte, we want full coverage, we don't want any glow, blah blah blah, but we do. Here's the trick, we do. We want it top of the cheeks and like on the nose. A lot of Instagram glams are completely matte, and if you want to keep it like this and add your lip, that's completely fine, obviously, do what you want. I like a little bit of glow. I know that my cheeks are kind of glowing now from my bronze is a bit shimmery and stuff, but I just like to add a little bit more. I'm just going to grab it on this little brush, and this is the Milani Strobe Light in Day Glow, and I'm just going to really lightly, nothing crazy, boom, add a little bit of highlight. Once again, natural, beautiful, amazing. If you want to be super precise with your nose, all the power to you. I can't do that. I'm too impatient. It's a problem. I do really like the edge of the nose highlight though. Now for lips, yay! I'm going in with a super brand nude. All these looks have like a really like 90s vibe lip to them. I feel like this whole kind of look is very 90s vibe. It's a friggin' favorite for mine. I love 90s makeup and how like just soft, natural but beautiful they all look. It's unbelievable. So I'm going in with a NYX matte liner in a cold brew, and I'm just going to draw my lips. I like to overline my lips as well. I'm waiting for that post-quarantine lip appointment soon, please. Had one booked and then everything just shut down, and I've been living this life of no lip fillers and I don't know how I feel about it. And I like to just blend it in the sides, ever so slightly. And I'm going to go in with the Colourpop liquid lipstick in Naughty. It's a lot lighter. I'm just going to go back over the edges with the lip liner. How we like it? Cute? Cute? Cute. Wow, I love it without even looking in the mirror. Alright. You can completely just leave it like this. Matte lasts so much longer than like gloss and highlight and dew and all this crazy ass stuff, which is personally why I like it. I have time when I'm out to be constantly like topping up my lip or like fixing up if I'm like oily and stuff. I don't have the time for it. I'm not carrying all that shit in my purse when I'm out. I want everything to last the whole night. So this is literally like perfect if you're that kind of person as well.
12 seconds later.
I'm debating if I want to put a gloss on this. Let me just look at some photos and decide that. You know what, we might as well add a gloss so you can just see what a gloss is going to look like. You cannot come for me when I'm about to tell you this brand of lip gloss, because it is the biggest gem of my life. I probably stole it off my mum, but it is the best lip gloss. It is the longest lasting lip gloss I've ever used. It's super shiny, it's super like bad bitch vibes, and it's from Thin Lizzy. I can't even say it out loud. Thin Lizzy, that's like that shitty like makeup brand on the commercials, like you buy one, get one free. So random. It is the best lip gloss I will ever use. Fact. If you're a gloss person, this look looks so cute and your lips look so juicy and beautiful. So I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you like my recreation. I've been seeing it everywhere. It is just such a beautiful look and it's my personal favorite to wear ever. So easy. Oh, so beautiful. And yes, I hope you guys liked it and I will see you in the next one.